Welcome to the Outsider Media Group. We talk battle rap from top tier, mid tier to lower tier. There's no biasness here. And tonight, I think we will just chop it up about a bunch of random things going on in the battle rap community, man. Everybody introduce yourself, and we're gonna take off.
Yeah, what's good, man? It's Kareem. Gonna talk some
Hey,
battle rap shit.
hey man, I'm your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. And if I'm your favorite rapper, well, there it is.
I ain't sure
All
with
right,
that.
well, let's get to it, man. What we talking about? What's the subject for today, man?
First off, Emerson Kennedy and the Saga dropped today, man. I fucks with that heavy. How'd y'all feel about it?
I really don't like Saga, and battle to me. Like the Saga
Yeah, I
versus
watched
Snake
this
Eyes
battle.
way better.
Yeah, I watched this battle a couple times, and I think every time I watched it, I had EK winning, but it's still like it's a debatable battle on a low. It's like I've seen it about like 3-4 times, but it's still debatable. I still give EK the edge, but it's a slight edge every time, man. It's like I don't know. It could be something about Saga style I don't like, but I just end up giving it to EK every time.
Mm-hmm.
Saga rap well. I just feel like I don't know. I just don't be caring about what he be saying. Like
This dude
you
Kareem.
just gotta kill a motherfucker for a couple of bars. You can't talk to him the whole round, man. Like I don't know. But
Yeah, I think I can call this. I definitely call this a preferential battle, man. Because if you really like Saga style, he kind of beat him. But to me, I kind of dig what EK was saying a little bit more. So it's not like a wash on either part. It's just like whose style do you prefer better?
yeah, I could agree to that.
I feel like I mean, this is one of my personal favorite battles of this year. You know what I mean? Even with the third rounds being what they are. See, I'm a fan of substance in battle rap personally. I like you know what I mean. I like the gun shit and all that, but I also like I like different things. I like shit that's outside of the box. I feel like it was a they did very well with avoiding the typical, you know what I mean. Oh, you're a Christian, you're stupid. Oh, you're an atheist, you're stupid. Like type of shit.
Yeah.
And I think these are two guys, man, that URL really needs to invest a little bit more in, man. They're a breath of fresh air, honestly. I mean, Saga's been on this type of
I think we
rampage.
kind of invested in Saga already, though. He just didn't
Yeah,
really
now
work out. Like,
right now they it's Saga's on some different shit this year, man. He been kind of all year. Him and Snake Eyes, him and EK, him and B Magic, he's been on a few of these basement battle league type of deals. He's really been on some, you know what I mean, some like killer shit. So I think that now is the time. It's a fantastic battle with B Dot and with the Saga now. So I mean, and he was never really whack. He might have arguably beat Jerry West. He had a dope battle with Cali Smooth. Like the boy is nice, man. They just gotta they gotta take a little bit of time off some of their pet project and invest in a few of these guys because I think it's better. And I know they disrespect or they I shouldn't say disrespect. They prefer to have like two superstars, you know what I mean, like super huge mega stars
yeah.
over like a roster of like good battlers. But I think that they need to they need to make sure that their stable is more solidified right now, man. Because
They already got a
other than
pile of good
twerking
battlers.
Geechee, other than twerking Geechee, like they're not doing much push wise with a lot of these cats. They might be starting a Loso push, but I mean, yeah, I don't know, man. Y'all think I'm bugging?
They only take what's out there. Like they got all the hot people from every league own URL or making a PG. Like I don't think they could do much more. Like,
well, here's my thing. You know what I mean? Like
they got Pat Stay. They tried Big K. Like what else is out there? Like they tried everybody that y'all said was hot.
well, no, people are complaining that they see the same. You know what I mean? 10 to 12 fucking like battlers on every card. But I'm saying like you have guys like the Saga, Emerson Kennedy, Stewie Newton,
Nobody want to see any of those guys.
franchise.
Sorry.
But that well, here's
a different topic, but nobody want to see those other three you mentioned. Like,
well, what I'm saying is like these guys, like part of the reason that people are like, oh, we don't really give a fuck about them is because they don't really like they see them like 1 or 2 cards a year and then they just kind of like sit out for the rest of the time. They don't get a chance. They're like, oh, you're nice, but I mean, the system is telling me that you're not that guy, so I'm kind of inclined to agree with them. So,
I don't know. You could make that argument for maybe Stewie and but I don't even feel like you could even really make that argument for Saga. He had an opportunity. He was on a. He got Suge. He got Chilla. He got plenty of people. He got Chess. It didn't work out. All the other Christian battlers are more interesting to me than Saga.
I mean, I
don't even think Street Hams is better than Saga, but I think he's more interesting. Like I feel like Saga really just nobody want to see him. Even if he better than his opponent, nobody really want to see him. Like I don't know.
I feel like that's definitely an argument, but I feel like that like I said that this year's like Saga 2.0, as I like to call it, I think it's a different story. You know what I mean? Like he's turning more heads with his because I mean Saga already wasn't really losing a whole lot of battles clearly. Like
no, he lost to Chilla Jones clearly.
Yeah, he lost to Chillin, he lost to Chess. Other than that, he's really like won or made all his battles debatable that he's had. But I mean, just this year, like I say, he's just been putting on like dope performance after dope performance. So I think that it might be his time to shine again, especially with the four horsemen that they're hot right now, man. All of them. You know what I mean? Like Loso is a large star. A Ward is on the come up. Street Hymns, he's doing his numbers.
Yeah.
And then he got Saga. I think
he beat Magic, but when he beat Magic, it really didn't matter because Magic wasn't. Nobody really cared about Magic at the time.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
Unbeatable with Suge, like so he didn't really beat Suge.
Like you can only, in my opinion, you can only beat who they put in front of you. So like him and Magic,
they gave him 3 good opponents. They gave you Suge, Chilla, and Chess. Like you got to get at least 1 out of the 3. Like
I mean, he arguably did beat Suge. Honestly, I have him winning.
It's debatable. Like material wise, Saga probably won, but Suge need him in the chest, so it's hard to give him a win. Like I tried to, but on the stage, I just feel like it's hard to give you the wins. Like,
but all I'm saying, you know, I mean, even if you just go watch Saga versus Emerson Kennedy and Saga versus Snake Eyes, I think it's clear that this is a different guy who's like out here battling these other cats. You know what I mean?
What do you feel that Saga an improvement? Because I don't see that much of.
I think that he's first off, I think that he's more aggressive than he was before. I think he's lessened like Saga's old thing. Remember, he used to have the thing was, oh, I don't do gun bars, but if I did,
he did some against Snake Eyes, and I liked it. Like,
but that's what I'm saying.
Like, justify it either. He just did something.
That's what I'm saying. Like he used to like preface it with it. Oh, I don't do this, but I could do it better than you. No, what you need to do is just accept that this is battle rap. You know what I mean? This is you. Like you're gonna rap whatever you feel like is good, and it doesn't affect like your religious alignment or anything. Like it's just I'm a better rapper than you.
Let me say this real quick though. When motherfuckers say something about Christians using gun bars and shit like that, they act like they forget about the fucking Crusaders or something. They was out here beheading motherfuckers if you didn't believe in a religion. So, you know what I'm saying? Christians have been violent. they've calmed it down a lot during the centuries. But believe me, these dudes used to be ruthless out here. So I wish somebody would actually take that narrative and actually go with that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of making the whole little Christian vibe look punk, which I know a lot of motherfuckers that'll knock you the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Evander Holyfield was a devout Christian and whipped the shit out of goddamn Mike Tyson.
Wouldn't that be crazy, Dre? If Saga just persona, and he kind of that would be way more fire than the current Saga. Like
if he did what, Kareem? You cut out.
I said that'd be way more fire to me if Saga be what Dre talking about. Just be the evil Christian, man. Like talk that crazy shit. You could be a Christian too, but
I mean
that shit, man. Talk that evil.
You know what I mean? It's kind of crazy to say because like I know like not a lot of people probably watch it, but they got that dude Ace Boogie. His whole thing is like he's a Christian, but he still realized that this is battle rap. Like he's still gonna bully you, like punk you, whatever, like that type of shit. And like I say, I think that's what kind of like what Saga has gone to. I think that's what all of them are going towards. Like if you watch from like last year to this year, you can really see all of the horsemen like doing like they're more aggressive. They're more like, okay, I'm going to mess you up. You know what I mean?
I'm not really getting that vibe from Street Hymns, but I like Street Hymns, so like I don't.
Street Hands look like a dude that, you know what I'm saying, straighten up the bobs in the pew and shit. So
hey man, keep playing like that, man. Street Hymns is that dude that walks in there, you wonder why he got a backpack and he got the strap in that motherfucker and lights the whole fucking room up.
It's a water pistol, bro.
Keep playing.
That water pistol got holy water in it. I ain't worried about
it. We ain't never forgot about Columbine, man. Y'all keep fucking with these motherfuckers. They pulled a strap out the backpack, don't nobody know what to do though.
I like
that's something different. We're gonna leave that alone though.
But so all right. So other battles that dropped recently, Dre, you had a couple you wanted to bring up, huh?
I see the Bangs just had a battle, man. He had a random battle. He ain't do too good in. Everybody's talking about the verbal war zone joint, beats on battle league. How y'all like that little concept or whatever?
I mean, I seen Cortez versus Butter from the Block, I think.
Cortez kind of lightweight fucked him up.
Yeah, he did. It was cool. It was a nice change of pace. To see them rap on beat. It was kind of dope.
Yeah, that's going back into the days, you know what I'm saying, of the one-on-one cypher, me against you. That's kind of dope a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Just to break up the monotony of what battle rap has become, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of motherfuckers, like this is the thing that I never got. Like if a motherfucker has a certain flow and it got a rhythm to it, people don't like that. You know, I don't know when that happened, but somewhere in the transition from audio.
But I think it's some flows come off cringy, like a lot of Iron Solomon flows.
People been criticizing Iron Solomon for years, ever since the fucking E-Ness thing where they were like he got the sing song type delivery. But me personally, man, I don't know. I'm just more forgiving when it comes to like how you deliver because I just want to hear some dope shit, man. I
like some of his flows too. Like when he said against B Magic, he'd pop a pill in the mud. That whole flow that he did for that whole another section, it was kind of crazy. But some of the flows do be kind of cringy to me, like some of them, but not all of them.
I mean, people said like I've heard Sick made a big deal about like Pat Stay. You know what I mean? Like he thinks that Pat Stay's delivery is like choppy or whatever. And he thinks that people just like overlook that or whatever.
I would say I don't know if it's choppy, but Pat Stay been stumbling for a while now. Every match, you need to practice more. Like the Tay-Rock match, the Danny Myers match, a lot of his matches, he just stumbled.
Yeah, him against Danny wasn't very clean, especially that second round. Or was it the second?
I feel like he only practiced around one time or something, but it's just noticeable.
What you think, Dre?
I think Pat Stay is starting to get that disaster flow. You know what I'm saying? Like that trying to get it out and stop and start, and the 14-year-old trying to learn how to drive a straight shift, like it's stop and go and herky jerky. It's still the materials there, but it's still kind of.
I don't know, man. Like, I mean, the whole thing is that, like I said, people say that the same thing about Emerson Kennedy too. Like, and I don't personally have a problem with it because, like, here's the thing: if it's like I don't think that his delivery is necessarily a product of him being bad. I think it's more of something of him being unique because people don't really deliver like he does. So
I
maybe
said that
that's just
EK
me.
got a delicate type delivery, and I feel like those never really go over too well.
Oh yeah, I gotta say something about this too, man. So with the EK and Saga battle, man, Dre, I want to know how you felt about that. I've seen a lot of the comments. They were mad as hell at the fact that fucking you already know where I'm going with this. That EK did the remix in the first. How'd you feel about that, Dre? You there? Remix? Did you see the remix?
Yeah, I saw the battle.
Yeah.
Uh,
About to say you think that was fucked up.
I mean, it wasn't good to me. Yeah,
Yeah, the remix ain't been
it
good
was
in
whatever.
years. Even when Hitman do it, it ain't been good. I think everybody ought to just retire that whole remix.
If you're
I
gonna bring
mean,
a line back, it gotta be really, really crazy. Like you
here's the
can't just
thing.
bring
Like,
anything
I
back.
don't I don't think that it was like when I remember whenever we were first watching it, right? We were all sitting there and we were all like, "Oh man, this round was so crazy. Why the fuck did you do that? What like whatever." But after like I rewatched it a few times on the pay-per-view even before like the battle dropped, and I'm not as mad at it anymore. You know what I mean? I'm just like, like yeah, you shouldn't have done that, but it's like it wasn't as bad as I thought it was in the beginning to me.
I don't know, man. I just cringe. Just a lot of cringing. That's what I get from watching EK, man. Lots of cringe.
Nah, EK, he all right, man. I guess that was a. He still beat Saga even with that bad delivery. I'm just think he just need to get in the field more. You just can't
That's
dip
why I
out
say
like
it's
they
not
did
even.
back.
It's not even his material. It's just the delicate
I'm
type
gonna say
delivery. It
this,
just don't
man.
sound right.
Emerson Kennedy and the Saga in this battle are both in the running, in my opinion, for second round of the year. I mean, there's a few other candidates, you know what I mean, that Bill Collector versus QP second round. Uh, you know what I mean, there's a few of them, but both of them boys had crazy seconds.
I don't know. I feel like Chess second round against Twerk was
Yeah,
better
that
than
was that was also a
almost
crazy
anything
one.
I heard.
That was also an insane one. But like I said, these guys, man, I fucks with it heavy. But all right, so we're gonna go ahead and chop this fable, man. Uh, a few days ago they had the URLPG card, man. I'm gonna let Dre. How'd you feel about the card overall?
It was a pretty good dope event, man. You got to see the talent. You know what I'm saying? See what the next class is, and I think it was dope, man. Noah streamed it on his
Hey,
YouTube
yo,
page.
shouts
So
to him for that, man. Real quick, you know what I mean? Like a lot of people have been asking for that shit for a while. So shouts to him for giving the people what they want.
yeah, that's a fact. You shouldn't charge for, especially for the PGs, a whole PG event. You don't know what you're gonna get, but it was definitely it was some upsets, man. It was definitely some upsets, man. Jada
Yeah.
Nightwing, man.
Oh, hold on,
He
Dre.
had a buzz. He had a dope buzz going into this event, and
And
he
then,
just ain't have it together, man.
man,
And then he actually had to perform. It's like at first the shit looked alright, you know what I'm saying, because of his whole demeanor. But then when you got somebody like Riggs just like really screaming on you, giving you that energy and shit like that, it was just like it didn't go over well. And you out the West this time. You're not in the West. You're in the A. So you didn't have all that extra gas from your uncles and your cousins and shit like that. So you really got to see his strength of crowd control, which, you know what I'm saying, with his demeanor, it demands respect, but it's not really captivating to the crowd like that.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I guess we'll go ahead and start there. You know what I mean? That might have been a Riggs 30.
Yeah, but to be fair, Jay wasn't really that crazy outside.
Jay choked, man. I'm gonna go ahead and put that out there, man. Jay choked.
It's not even that. It's the material to me. The material wasn't that crazy.
I'm about to say, Kareem, Kareem, you was the biggest one, you know what I mean, before, because we gonna address that. You was in here telling the homie Riggs that he was gonna get 30 badly.
I said that because Jay was looking like a guy versus Don Marino. He was looking like God, man. But I don't know what happened.
I mean,
it wasn't the same against Riggs, man. The material wasn't the same either.
That's a fact, you know what I mean? Riggs always is gonna write some crazy shit, man. And he's got that aggression, that delivery. He's gotten the crowd control a lot better during his time in bullpen, man. I think this is going to be his last PG. This is his third PG, and I mean the last two he's done very well. But I want to see.
Norbs is gonna give him a main stage match.
Probably. I mean, they got two of the fucking they got the Survivor Series cards coming up, from what I understand. They got the Born Legacy like shit. Norbs was already saying that like he plans on starting a new PG class probably in like February of 2019, like around that time.
Can I say something about this PG class? I really don't think none of them is ready, man. I kind of thought Don Marino and Skates might have been ready, but they might still need some time, both of them.
I don't know, man. I feel like Norb he posted that he was planning on trying to like probably doing the next PG event in like Florida or whatever, letting Deuce and Diesel get a home game and shit. I think that, in my opinion, I think that Riggs is ready. I think that Don Marino's ready. Skates probably.
I kind of feel like Gunpowder Pat is ready.
Gunpowder Pat.
Even though he lost both of his matches, in my opinion, I still feel like he'd be much better on the main stage compared to them. Like,
oh yeah, definitely.
I feel like he would connect way better.
Style. It's his style.
Way better than them, even if they did beat him. Like,
Jay the Nightwing, I think that, you know what I mean, this shit showed that he needs maybe like one more, which I hate to say because that's going to be like his fifth one or something, you know what I mean? But like you just got to make sure that you got everything correct.
Hey, I got a quick question. Hey, how come it's a lot of people that's had PGs that I didn't see on this card? You know what I'm saying? That and they kind of be in that area, and I'm wondering why you don't see. I'm just saying it's just a lot of people that be in that area that I didn't see on this PG card that could probably use another PG.
Say name.
we got to make a PG limit, man. Like we can't have some of these people like Fettuccine having like 100 PG.
That was what I was saying, Kareem. I feel like
some limit. Like you can't keep having a PG 1,000 times, man. Like you ain't making it, you ain't make it.
No, I don't agree with that. You gotta get your craft together. Look, Av had 3, and once he got his shit together, he went on that damn run like a motherfucker.
Fettuccine on what, like his?
But that's what I'm saying, Dre. Like I feel like 3 or 4, you know what I mean, magic number. Like you can get out of there before then if they really like feel like you're ready. But you know what I mean, if you're like making sure just like 2 or 3, 4 battles, you know what I mean, make sure you got your shit right, and then they can actually push you as a packaged product. Because within that 3 or 4 battles, you should find out what your weaknesses are, and you should be able to fix them during that time.
Yeah, it's a fact, especially if you got like a little problem with stumbling and maybe choking and shit like that. Like some things can be fixed with more practice and more in hostile environments.
Exactly.
but like if you're having PGs in your home, like around people you're comfortable with, you should shine like that. Like I was like me myself. I was wondering where was Street Hymns at. You know, they had the PGs in Atlanta. John and everybody else was there. Chris Petty. I was wondering why we didn't see him there. You know, that's a legit thing. I ain't hating this time. I'm not hating, but I was wondering why he wasn't there.
I mean, speaking of street hymns, real quick, it might have just been like a scheduling thing. You know, what I mean, maybe he didn't. I understand like a PG, it is a big look, but I mean, he just had like I think it was yesterday or the day before, they dropped the flyer announcement for him and Asylum the Crow that's been rescheduled. So I know he's doing that. Who knows? What him and Flacco is still like TBA. So I mean, maybe he just feels like he got too much on his plate. I'm not sure. He might, who knows? February, this other class is starting. Hims might end up being in this one. Who knows? Or maybe they got some plans for him. I don't know.
Yeah, but on the tier of the PGs, him downstairs.
Hey man, that reminds me real quick, man. I see a lot of comments on the Saga and Emerson Kennedy uh battle, man. Still asking if Brizz's mama is still giving head out. So I don't know if that's been answered or not, um but yeah,
That's crazy.
huh?
I said no. I was just saying that was crazy. But anyway, go ahead, man.
Hey yo, but yeah, like I think that I think that Jay like Jay, I don't it's definitely not just over for him, you know what I mean? He's
He got a
like
unique style, so he probably
yeah,
don't.
he can still he's unique, man. Like he's well as a rapper, his style is well put together for success. They just gotta, you know what I mean, fine tune it a little bit more, and he'll be all right, man. But I mean, like other okay, so we talked about that. What about Don Marino versus Skates? How'd y'all feel about that?
I felt like Don
Man,
Marino like it was a loss of gas, and in that third, like he was talking Spanish and dancing around, but they was going crazy in the third, man.
You had Skates 2-1.
yeah, I had Skates 2-1, yo. You know that, but like yeah, and I echo that. Yeah, I echo that, yo. Um, it's kind of like it's the popularity thing. Of course, Don, that goes with a lot with good marketing. Don's been all over the place, Gates of the Garden and other places. He's really been getting his buzz out here.
I mean, Don, like I say, Don is very like as a battler, he's also like well equipped to be a main stage battler. You know what I mean? He has the bars, he has the inherent charisma and whatnot. You know what I mean? Like I think that I've always said that like even whenever they first booked him, I said, okay, that dude's gonna be successful. You know what I mean? Like there are some people you can
Yeah,
just tell are different from the rest of the pack. And like I say, they got like this PG class, they got a lot of people. I don't expect all of them to make it. I don't even. I'm gonna be honest. It sounds fucked up, but I don't even expect to see half of them make it. But the ones that do, I know that they are special. You know what I mean?
Of course, half of them not gonna make it. Probably more than that. Uh, Don Marino and Skates, they both really not missing anything. But I don't know. I feel like it's not enough just to have bars anymore. You gotta add something different to the roster. Like I don't know.
yeah,
I
but
mean,
I think that Mexican bars and all that, it's gonna start to play against them, yo. Because like everybody does, it happens to all the rappers, yo. They get tired of your strong suit and want you to do something else. So by him he's getting a lot of play out here. He's bouncing around different leagues, and I think it's starting to wear off. You know what I'm saying? A lot of other people core fans is not seeing the people that they like advance like that. They will hate and try to make him seem not as powerful as he is. So it's gonna come a point in time that he's gonna have to step something else up.
I mean, yeah, well, no, Dre, I wouldn't say that because, like, if you're still winning, I'm not gonna let hating motherfuckers make me change some shit up. If I'm still winning, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing out here. You know what I mean? Y'all can talk about like the Mexican bars all the fuck you want, but it's still getting a great crowd reaction, and I'm still winning with the shit. So fuck you,
I
shit.
don't know. I kind of feel like being different is more important than winning. Like,
That's different to me. I mean,
out
there's
of
like,
that, like he lost both his matches, but he's just different to me. Like he's
Well,
ready
I
for
mean,
the main stage.
well, the old, I mean, the Mexican bars is nothing but a remix of the old head bars. And see, a lot of people is bringing that up too. Is like, yo, your main thing you're famous for, you stole from somebody else. So it's like, show us something different. Yeah, uh, fucking Reaper Rail had that shit popping. You know what I'm saying? That was his lane, and he just came in and used it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to come up
okay,
with something of your own and get popping.
Dre, let
I
me
feel
say this
I
though.
feel it's
Here,
more towards struggle bars than old head
well,
bars.
here's
If
my
I had
argument.
to
Yeah,
pinpoint it.
here's my argument for that. John got famous off doing the multiple choice, and that wasn't even his shit. It was Serious Jones's shit, but he did it better. So Don's really like, and no disrespect to Reaper, but Don's really doing it better. That's kind of just what it equates to. Like he's made it more of his thing. Like so, I can't really be mad at him for that shit. If somebody, you know what I mean, if somebody like has a something, and I'm like, I think I could do that better, and I do it better. I mean, yeah, like you can still say they stole it, but shit, that's is it really yours if I'm out here making it famous?
Man, that shit is whack as fuck. You might as well. So that's cool, but motherfucker crucify Av for bars and shit that he had stole or whatever. But that's not it. So you
But
can
he
take a
didn't make them
motherfucker's name.
better.
Whoa. Better or not, I don't give a fuck about that. The whole principle of stealing somebody else's shit and trying to make it your own. That's where this era of battle rap has become. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn it, Twerk is he took Lou Castro, goddamn it,
Prez
and
Mafia.
Prez Mafia and mashed them together, and everybody thought that was acceptable. Back in the day, you had to be original. Motherfuckers is letting too much shit just slide in the name of popularity. I don't care. I take off points for people that's being like somebody else. And you tell like B Dot and Lux, you know what I'm saying? I understand he has bars, but you can see the Lux in him. Like pause that if necessary. But you can see that. I take points away from that. You know what I'm saying? You're not original. You're doing is taking your lyrics and saying it in a popular battle rapper's voice and mannerisms.
I mean, come on though, Dre. You know what I mean? With the whole shit, like it's not it. I mean, yes, the shit. Oh, Mexican bars. Oh, old head bar. You know what I mean? But that would be the same thing as if you know what I mean. Like, say Red Flag started saying lawyer bars and just did a whole thing, and the crowd was fucking with it. Like, yeah, it's the same thing conceptually, but you're making it tailored to your own experience. That's how I look at it. Like, I mean, technically anything, like a lot of shit, people just like use a bunch of different way that it's almost the same thing as like motherfuckers making and shit. Like
Oh yeah, I hate those Friday references.
you can try to be like you. Yeah, I pride myself on being original whenever I create content. But like if I hear like I'm not gonna lie, if I hear like some shit, say somebody I don't know like has something about fucking I don't know the wild thornberries or just some stupid shit like that, and I'm like, damn, you fucked that up. This is how it should have been, and I'm liable to like conceptually run with some shit like that because like, hey man, like this shit is actually like a good bar. Like you out here bullshitting.
Oh, that's
And yo,
different. That's different. Like just because a concept and used don't mean you can't use it
I
yourself.
understand what Dre's saying completely. Don't get it fucked up. I hate that people are out here like stealing shit all the time too. But I don't know, man. Like I think that it's like it's like Don had all of this shit going for him. You know what I mean? A motherfucker didn't love me a year ago, and now that I finally made my own lane, they're just looking for something.
You didn't make your own lane. You took somebody else's shit that was popular, and now you're popular. It's a difference.
That's not the only thing that made him popular.
Listen, that's like if I go out there and start bouncing with the twerk bounce or bigger 40 cal or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It looks stupid as shit. It's just stealing. You know,
If that's
it's
the only
basically
thing that
stealing.
makes you popular, yeah. You know what I mean?
You know, that's fucking stealing. You can't tell me nothing different, yo. That's fucking stealing, man. You can call it all you want to with these little cute little words or little categories. It's fucking.
No, all I'm saying is that's not the only thing that like that man has done. Like he sat there, he's literally, yes, the Mexican bars are, you know, what I mean, a big like a big thing that people look forward to or whatever.
Man, that was his biggest marketing scheme. That was his biggest marketing scheme.
So did Twerk steal Twerk has the strapped in? Is that stealing from the Showtime?
No, totally different things. It's way, man. It's two totally different things. Listen, man, I ain't gonna go through this shit with you. You're trying to goddamn it just make a point that they don't even fit the point we're talking about, yo. That's two different things, yo. People do that, like he has a whole motherfucking speech before that. All he's saying is I'm strapped in. That's his shit right there. That's his. They just say it because you know that when he says I'm strapped in, everybody has a key trigger to when you're supposed to know this is when I'm going off. Well, most people do. A lot of people have that. So nobody can say the key trigger word if it's not like if you don't go to like I'm buckled up or something like that to that makes it sound just like I'm strapped in. Then yeah, that's your shit. Strapped in and goddamn it, Showtime is two different fucking things. The only reason they compare them because this is the point of the battle that they usually snap at.
That's definitely your opinion. I'm not mad at it, but shit.
I mean,
that sounds like the old head of Mexican bars to me.
It's a whole fucking difference, yo. Mexican bars, old head bars. I ride up, I'm strapped in, and so it's two different fucking things, yo. He has a whole speech before that. Now, if Twerk had a whole speech and then get to I'm strapped in, yes, he bit the whole fucking shit. But for him saying I'm strapped in and the Showtime to be the same thing, man, that's fucking reaching, man. That's a big reach. But I understand. I get it. I get it, though.
Hey, man, all I'm saying is Don Marino is built to be a battle rap star of tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Hey, listen, I'm not saying that either. I'm not saying he's not built to be a star, but your biggest star is, goddamn it, his main thing that got him in the big platform and the eyes of everybody else is stolen. Fuck that. Now I'm gonna get in my bag now, goddamn it. I'm gonna really go on a real big thing since motherfuckers want to persecute Av for that shit. I'm about to get in my motherfucking bag. Hateocracy jersey put on right now.
Hey, man, you know what I mean? That's fine. We just had arguably the biggest quote-unquote battle rap thief headline in Summer Madness 8 in London, man. So shit, you can make a career off stealing, apparently.
Yeah. John really did take like other people's shit. But for Av, it's shit that other people said before, but you could really point that out for anybody. Like everybody said a line.
It really didn't hit that much, you know what I mean, until the Iron Low like I'm anemic bar, because he had done it before then, but it wasn't like people weren't like really like he battled Adi Boom, and Adi Boom said something like Av rage is average, and then Av said to Nitty, if you got rage to come after Av, then don't be average, and people kind of let that shit go, you know what I mean? But like the whole Iron Low like I'm anemic thing, that shit was kind of like what made people say, "Oh, this motherfucker's stealing bars." You know what I mean?
Yeah, which 1,000 people have said that before. Swave Selva said it in a mixtape about 2006 or something like that.
God damn, Swave's old as hell.
Yeah. You know, you hope to live that long. I hope, you know what I'm saying. So, but anyway, motherfuckers have said these That whole concept is the same. You know what I'm saying? That's what you use it. When you're iron low, you're anemic. So I mean, it is what it is.
That's what I'm saying. It's not that hard to, like, for you to come up with the same line. Like when you think of a like anemic, it's only like a couple of ways you could form that bar. Like,
No, I know what you're saying, Kareem. Like I say, the only thing was like it's the fact that people like that's one of the biggest battle rap lines ever. Like that's Suburb's best Showtime. Like that's one of the top battle rap lines ever. And then like whenever they said something to Av about it, I think at first like he said he didn't see the battle or whatever, like he had never seen the battle.
uh-huh.
So and I think like later on, like he admitted he did or some shit. So like people just don't know what to think or whatever. People honestly, and that's another thing. That's just like the Don Marino thing. Ab was on top of the world at that point, and people were looking for some shit. And unluckily for him, they found some shit to persecute him with. People hate to see a motherfucker shine, man. 540 Dre hateocracy. That's that type of shit.
Shit. Goddamn right. You know what I'm saying? It happens. But like, what I'm saying is, if we can kill one, you can kill my boy. I'm killing everybody else with him. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna bring a lot of shine to this shit. I'm gonna do my own segment because I don't need no little cupcaking going on when I'm talking my shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to smooth shit over. I need that real. I'm gonna talk that real shit and tell it how it is. If you fucking stole somebody's whole stick that they came up with, and that's how you got into the game and got noticed, you a thief.
Yeah, I know. As soon as I, you know, what I mean, as soon as I get my PG shot finally, Dre gonna go like share around old ass pictures of me from like 2012 where I looked like a fucking dork or something. You feel me? In the name of hate.
Nah, never that. I never that. I ain't got no reason to hate. Plus, you look bad, I look bad. So how fucking smart is that?
Hey man, it's
That's a
not
fact,
likely,
man.
homie. It's nothing personal. It's just the name of hate. It's the name of the game. You feel me?
Oh man, the outside media is family, man. We want to do that shit, man.
But
I just
no,
met
on
y'all
some
like
real
a week
shit, man. Let's get back to the point to the rest of the card. You know what I mean?
kind of want to trail off at the app, something to say something about app though.
Go ahead, Kareem, man. We'll get
I
back
think
to it in a second.
y'all think app is falling off? Like,
I gotta
Oh,
see Av versus JC first. Av might come back in a major way against JC in that small room, man.
I'm gonna tell you what it is, yo. Av was cleaning everybody the fuck up, yo. He came out of nowhere and was cleaning motherfuckers up. He got too much shine and motherfuckers hated it. It be the motherfuckers like the surfettes and motherfuckers like that that just like to see motherfuckers perform. That ain't got no lyrics that want to tear a motherfucker like that down. That came out of nowhere and really spitting bars. So it is
yeah,
what it is, man. I don't mean shit. The
I feel
battle
like
In
he
rap
my
been.
opinion, Av Av and Nitty is a classic battle, right? They were both like dope ass punchers, right? But I feel
Yeah,
like in the end there was really it's like it's the old western shit, you know what I mean? This town ain't big enough for the two of us. Like the top like main puncher dude was gonna be one of them, and I think it just so happened to turn out to be Nitty. You know what I mean? And that doesn't mean that Av can't be a successful battle rapper. That man has battled Geechee Gotti. He just
he's the
dog
only
walked
one
Mac
that
on Summer
debatably
Madness.
beat. He's the only
What,
person
Kareem?
that debatably. I say he's the only battler on URL to me who debatably beat Geechee, besides maybe Glue Easy. Those is
JC.
Yeah, yeah,
they
JC.
see what I'm
And T Top too. I had T Top smoking them.
Smoke. Okay, now you kind of jumped out the window. Smoking is a bit much, but all I'm saying,
I'm
man,
just saying that
like
I've been winning and nobody cares because he beat
Av
Magic, Clips, and Math, and he lost to K Shine. He won 3 out the last 4, but nobody really cared.
Kareem, let me tell you what the problem is partially with Av too.
He's
Av's
falling
thing
off.
is
There's really no debate. He's just
well,
falling off.
no, yeah, Av's career is a fucking roller coaster, right? So he has a classic with Nitty. He's going up. He does great against Chess. He's going up, and then like he kind of stalled out a little bit because he was supposed to battle Old Red next, and he had that situation with his sister. You know what I mean? Prayers up, R.I.P. All of that, and that stalled him out for a minute. Then he finally got to battle Old Red, and some people had him like I remember, and it's definitely not like this on cam, but like people were thinking he got 30'd in the building or whatever. So that narrative was out there for a while until that shit dropped. and then people felt like he lost to Suge. This is when the stealing shit happened. It went down again. He was supposed
Okay.
to
Let me stop right there. I love when people bring this shit up.
Really said Suge beat him with one line, the jackhammer line.
No. Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. Second round, O-Red used that jackhammer bar. Then the next battle, Shotgun Suge used the same bar on him and jumped around, had his titties flopping around, and everybody thought that was so fucking good. But you're talking about somebody stealing, but you stole a bar that was used against him the battle right before then. But like I said, when the community want to get against somebody, they do it. It's like some cool shit. Like that was a blatant joint, and I talked about that right after the battle. I said something about it. Everybody wanted to gloss over that fact, but as soon as somebody else, like when Av steals something, it's a big thing. But the biggest Shotgun Suge's biggest haymaker of his whole fucking career was a stolen bar from O-Red that was said to him a month before. But
that wasn't even the first time that was said either. Honestly, I didn't know O-Red said it, but I remember Fetty said that shit to Jack Boy Maine. He was like he was like, I'll break up Av with jackhammer or whatever.
Yeah, but anyway, it wasn't even the bar. It's more so how he acted out.
Exactly.
He was a big man jumping around, and it made it just made it
that's corny shit in battle rap. A motherfucker can bar you away, but a fat motherfucker jumping on stage and make you motherfuckers lose your mind. Y'all motherfuckers is half retarded.
But my point isn't about him winning. My whole point was like, right, so the O-Red shit and then the Suge shit, he was like kind of on a downward slope, whatever. He was supposed to battle B Magic. Magic didn't show up, so that kind of had him stalling out down at the whatever, you know what I mean, the plateau. And I think the next shit was him and T-Top, right? A lot of people had him losing that until it came out on camera. Like in the building, they felt like he lost. So it was looking kind of bad for
said
Av.
a pack of Vikings will lead a bear lion like the NFC North. Oh my god,
bro. I'm telling you, yo, listen. He said a bunch of dope shit, but like I say, the battle rap community be a bunch of fucking dick riders at times.
That's
like,
a fact.
That's a fact. The man, goddamn it, he lost his sister and came back and battled O-Red, which was a dope battle. I still can't call that battle. Plus, I'm biased.
I had Av winning for a long time.
I had him winning, but you know, O-Red was on that run. You let somebody get on a run, and then the community don't want them to lose, so they'll just act like their bars was so much better.
That's exactly what happened in JC versus Nitty.
But Nitty's getting the same shit right now. Nitty lost. Nitty didn't had at least. I mean, Geechee Gotti didn't had at least 3 losses this year. But motherfuckers just because he's on this good run or whatever, he's so popular. He's the cool thing right now, right? People don't want to let him accept his.
Well, but what I was gonna say, like my whole thing is like, you know what I mean? So the T-Top shit happened. And then Av finally like he started going back up. Him and Geechee had a debatable fire battle. He beat the shit out of Math, you know what I mean? But then he ran into that brick wall of the K Shine during his run, you know what I mean? And maybe that's it. Now that I think about it, maybe Av just keeps running into these motherfuckers while they on their streaks, you know what I mean? Like Geechee Gotti, K Shine, O-Red, you know what I mean? Like maybe
names. These are notable names that he's taken L or debatables too. Because a lot of the time it's the whole fact that people still mad at him about that Iron Low shit. So they just try not to get a man his win or his props or what he's doing. Listen, at this point, when you see it like that, I would do it like, oh, fuck it. I'm going to go up here and spit my bars and get paid. Fuck trying to impress you motherfuckers.
Well, no, but what I'm saying, Dre, is like, so he, you know what I mean? They do the same shit to Trez, and I've always hated that shit. Trez lost a lot of battles on URL, but he's losing to JC, Rum Nitty, fucking, you know what I mean? Like some of the best battle rappers in the world.
He lost to Ryder, and he debatably lost to Prep, man. We can't use this angle, man.
No, but hold up, man. But what I'm saying, like, it's you're not bad, you're just losing to some of the best. And I hate whenever people like try to say, oh well, like even the JC thing, they were like, JC's on like a 3-game losing streak. I said, yeah, it's a New Jersey Twerk, T-Top, and fucking Geechee Gotti. I said, do you know?
I ain't got him losing to
Hold on,
Gotti,
man.
bro.
I don't
I ain't.
either. Well, actually, I do actually, but I think it's debatable.
Hey, hold on, the homie trying to speak. Go ahead, Pyru.
No, I'm just jumping in real quick, man. JC beat Gotti in the building. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I was there. He beat him in the building. That third round from Gotti was it was
Hey,
It
you
was
cutting
what?
in and out, big
Yeah,
homie.
you cut it out slack.
But like I say, I mean, JC, in my opinion, he might have beat T Top. Now that I watch it back, like here's the
Nah,
thing. I'm like,
he
you're
lost
Epic
that
will
doing
push.
battle,
it.
bro. He lost that
No, but I'm
T-top
saying
battle.
though, what I'm saying though, it's on Verb and Goods was on Gnome. So you got two stages of the same thing in the same, and that's what I think. That's what that shit hurt, bro. You got a powerful ass round from Verb. I mean, Line Forever that's on Gnome, and you come back on Gnome with the same shit a few years later. I mean, that shit just it stalled out for him. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't think that he just it's not the names. And on the Chef Trash shit, you going against two of the dopest pen writers in the game, JC and Nitty,
Exactly.
and that's not a bad to me. That's not a bad loss. And Ryder is in your division or is in your class. I don't think that was a bad loss. I thought it was a dope battle. You
I
know,
kind of have Trez winning. I ain't gonna hold y'all.
yeah. So I really don't think it was he got bad loss. I don't. And they say I'm not knocking the cat. They said he kind of sick or some shit, or he got some type of
Yeah,
illness.
yeah, he got
You
some
know,
type of joint with him.
yeah. So I don't think he do look like he be out of breath sometimes. So I don't know if that, when you spitting for 3, 4, 5 minute rounds each round, that should catch up with you. If whatever this is, this condition is making him just get dehydrated or his energy just
Yeah,
constantly
it's
goes
something. It's
down.
something to do with his blood. You know, enough. But it's what I mean.
That's
He
all though,
said
man.
about it. He said
Y'all
about it.
continue.
Like a few times. Like that's why he was like sitting down, on stage against Nitty or whatever. But like I say, I mean, I just like I always take context of losses into consideration. Like I don't give a fuck if you lost 3 battles, if your last 3 battles were Rum Nitty, JC, and Danny Myers. Like I don't give a fuck. You're losing to good people. Like now, if you out here losing, you know what I mean, fucking I don't know, like Solo, fucking like Snake Eyes and fucking I don't know. Like if you can't, like it's a difference in losses and wins and your performance in there. Like yes, wins and losses do matter. I've never said that they don't matter, but I can't say that you're ass because you're losing to some of the best to ever do it.
Yeah,
Um,
I agree with that. But like the battle rap community is crazy, and like I was saying before, Don Marino, he ain't got that long. They gonna hate on him. They gonna do him like everybody
they
else, man.
already doing it, man. I told you this. This shit, I'm telling you, yo. But
It's like the better you are, there's certain rappers that have cult followings, and that following will knock everybody else down to their peg. Cause like right now, Surf is not he's not the best no more. It's like the bullshit is up, the gig is up. You never win, you just choke, but you just have a cult following.
you can do no wrong.
And that's a fact.
But hold up, man. Like I say, I still wanna finish talking about this PG card, man. I think Deuce might have dropped 30, man.
I think Deuce did drop a 30, man. That was ugly, man. It definitely was. But it was a good battle. It was a good battle, but it
I'm gonna be
still was
honest, man. And I'm not even hating, but Slash might be out of there. He didn't do very well against G-Lo. He kind of got 30'd by Deuce, man. I don't know what I don't know if he really like right now is his time. So
yeah, he might have to go to Ohio and get it back together, man. Speaking of Ohio, man, they need to get Fonz back up, man. No doubt, man.
Fonz, I still need to see Fonz and Skates, man. Reschedule that, please.
Yeah, I think that'll be dope, man. I think that'll be a nice matchup. That's a nice style clash. That's a nice battle right there. I gotta.
Cause Fonz is all right. He battled Trez, right? Cause I remember seeing him on there and he was all right.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
And then Diesel and G-Lo, I heard that was a good match on both sides. I heard Swamp and Squeako was good on both sides.
Yeah, that's one I didn't get to see.
Norbs has said he's got Squeako winning it, but I mean, salute to the fellas.
Yeah, I definitely got to see that, and we definitely got to get Swamp back up here to talk about that.
That's a fact. I heard Clone and So Severe kind of wigged both of them, so I want to see that.
Yeah.
Polo and Smooth was pretty good. The homie
Polo lost his guy. Now Polo lost his mind on that dude. I don't know where you getting your information from. Polo lost his fucking.
He hollered at me just the other day and shit. He trying to come up here and chop it up with us before the next one. I told him he got to come through and shit.
That's a fact. What's good with you, big homie? You got something you want to talk about?
No, I think Pyru just chilling. You know what I mean?
No, man, I'm kind of cold, man. It's cold as fuck out here, man.
That's that weather, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, that be terrible.
Yeah.
So I'm about to post this joint in here. So we got you know what I mean, the day after the PG event, they announced the next one in on the West Coast, man. You know what I mean? Got some decent names on this card. How y'all feeling about it?
The card looked pretty light to me. I won't even flex.
Hey man, Kareem, you don't like the West Coast though.
It's not even that, man. The card just looked light.
Yeah, the card is mad light, but I think it's because a lot of the names we really don't know like that, which this card could end up being fire because there's no expectations. There's no expectations. We don't know who these people is. They come in there and they show the fuck off and it's on.
I'm gonna be honest, man. With this PG class right here, I kind of like I was lucky enough to where I knew like a good maybe half of them or whatever before then. I knew Clone, I knew G-Lo, Don Marino. I mean, like before this series got started, I knew about these cats. These guys, I know Dre Vicious, Fix, real name Brandon, NXT, Ronnie, Flo Colombo, Billy Boondocks, of course, XP. Like I know a lot of these cats, but there's still quite a few that I don't know. Like I just, it's about like building talent. Like if somebody, you know what I mean? Because I didn't know who Swamp was before this joint. I didn't know who fucking who else. Like I didn't know who some of these cats Squeako was before this joint. Like I just, it's about
Link
learning.
I mean, I know who Link is of that card.
Dre Vicious versus Fix might be pretty good, but Fix kind of got cleaned up by Jay, man. So I don't know. Dre Vicious might fuck him up.
Fix was still dope though, you know what I'm saying? It was just like that thing that aura, that presence that Jay brought, especially in the West, was powerful, man. There was nothing Fix can do. You know, Dre Vicious and Fix might be a dope battle, but how the fuck does somebody like Billy Boondocks get back on this motherfucker, man? He got smoked the last time. He got
with 1.1 million views.
He got booed off the stage last time. Come on, man. But listen, I understand they definitely trying to build the West back up or whatever, man. But I like to see some more notable names, man. They got to do some more promotion.
I like you know what I mean, Ronnie and Flo Colombo. Those cats both kind of been killing it, especially over on the King of the Dot side. Saying that, like, you know what I mean, that Ronnie needed to get over here. Ronnie, that if y'all haven't seen him, man, he writes some dope shit, but he also, like, his saying, he can be funny, you know what I mean? He promos the shit out of all of his footage, all his battles, all of that shit. So expect your timeline to end up
where is Strick at, man? Like I wanted Strick to be on this card. Like where is Strick? Like
Strick, we had Strick on here a little while back. He said right now he's just kind of going through some shit, you know what I mean? Like he's taking care of real life shit first, then making sure. He said
somebody like him should be at the top of the card to me.
He said they've offered him like PGs and shit. Strick is from Texas anyway. Like he just fucks with the West because like they put him on and shit. But
he's from Texas?
Said, yeah. Strick lives like 30 minutes from me and shit. But yeah, like Strick, like he said that they've offered him he said that all the major leagues they've offered him a GZ, a PG, a RBE play. You know what I mean? Like he said that it just either the timing wasn't right or whatever the reason was that he couldn't make it happen yet. But I mean, I told him he needs to try to get on that stage. I'm not sure that he's like that's not really like his end goal. I don't think like just to be a big like battle. He just wants to like battle people he thinks are dope.
I mean, I'll watch this card, but I'm not expecting much from it. But
Yeah.
I'll give it a try.
I'm hoping that they stream.
$25. Oh, I don't know. I might have to get the bootleg.
That's at the door, man.
It's gonna be stream or what? This pay-per-view?
I don't know. You know, I don't know if Norbs is even gonna be at that joint. It might just be KG throwing it.
Never mind. I thought this was pay-per-view.
I mean, it might be on pay-per-view. I mean, that's a very official looking flyer. So if it is, I got to see that shit. You know what I mean? Because the West has produced some shit. You know what I mean? Geechee Gotti, Stewie Newton, Emerson Kennedy, fucking like B Dot. All of these Western cat, and that's another thing. Like people are comparing like these guys to the West people we already know, man. B Dot and Geechee and like Danny Myers and fucking all of these other cats that like have gone through the PG system from the West, man, they're all very unique. I don't think you're gonna see another. So you just kind of gotta like look for what's next instead of like looking for somebody similar to who you fuck with.
Young Grizz like at the top of the card or something.
Young Grizz ain't on this card. He might lightweight have a plate on the fucking Survivor Series LA though. You know what I mean? That's what I've been saying. Like he might have graduated from the PGs already.
Yeah, in my opinion, he beat Craig Lamar. So
I'm not mad at that. I had Craig winning, but I think that, you know what I mean? I think that Grizz is dope. I might go back and watch his footage tonight, man. You know what I mean? People talk about Grizz a lot. Maybe I just didn't give him a fair enough chance. Like, I don't think he's whack by any means.
he's all right. He's straight.
And but I never did watch him and Fetty. I heard he kind of fucked Fetty. Fetty, man. Fetty is the most fucking...
That's why I said, man, it got to be a limit to how many PGs you can have.
It's not,
Fetty's
Kareem, here's the
70,
thing.
man.
I feel bad for Fetty because none of this is his fault, man. Every time he gets a PG or a UR plate, he goes against these fucking aliens, man. He went against the best Jack Boy we've ever seen. Bangs is a fucking alien. He went against D-Dub when D-Dub was seen as, like, unbeatable. He went against fucking Ishmula. He went against Young Grizz. Like, Fetty just keeps battling, like, people who just, like, at the time, they're monsters.
Nobody want to hear that shit, man. Nobody want to hear that, man.
I know that, but, man, like, I feel bad for Fetty, man, because I'm like, man, you are nice, but you just keep running into fucking mountains. So
you gotta find a way over it, man.
I mean, there's some, you know what I mean. But Daffy, he's stuck in the same boat. Shit.
Yeah, but Daffy's not really on like a fettuccine type level to me. Like,
well, he definitely not stuck in purgatory. You know what I mean? I think that have Fetty and Dre Dennis battled already? They got a battle for who is the king of the PGs now.
That's a fact. I don't know, man. Dre Dennis can't be disputed though. Like, but if Fetty keep going, he might reach it soon. He got at least another 5 battles in him.
I mean, but at the same time, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's like the stigma around your name. But I mean, I'm out here getting booked on the biggest, you know what I mean, battle league in the world and shit. So fuck it, shit, y'all give me 87 PGs. You know what I mean? I can still say I've been booked on here. A lot of you cats can't.
Oh yeah, it's not really a problem, but it's like his nook up, it's high nook.
It's a bad look. It's perception more than anything.
Yeah.
It's like yeah,
it's like a joke. You're trapped in the PG still. Like,
you're just dope enough to get a PG, but not dope enough to make it out that bitch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and he battled Ryder too. I forgot. Fetty battled Ryder too.
He lost that one too.
He might have won that, dog. I'm gonna keep it a bean.
I don't know, man. I think Ryder got that one too.
It was clear with eyes like a set of goggles, but as soon as you got through eyes, Fetty whopped you. Oh,
Yeah.
But I mean, like like I say, Norbs is he's trying to get a new PG class going like in February. So this shit's in January. He probably kind of gearing up to see who from the West. Because I mean, Jay's the only one that really made it out the West this time. The West
Yeah.
doesn't have a strong presence in the URL right now. They're kind of strengthening their shit though. You know what I mean? Like Traffics, Initiation, Survivor
Yeah.
Series. They
There
just
is.
got to
There
show
is.
out, man.
What happened to Dre? He left.
Uh,